Going on, guys? Back at it again with another installment of Songs of the Week. If you've seen that June update video, you would know that this is the final installment of Songs of the Week for a little bit of time, but we'll be back at it again in August before you know it. With that being said, let's see my first selection for this final Songs of the Week for the time being.
Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me when I just...
My first song this week is Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. So, this song and I have a complex relationship because I listened to it for the first time and was like, wow, this song is incredibly okay. And then that chorus just kept getting stuck in my head repeatedly over and over again, and I was like, okay. I mean, I guess this song is more than okay. It's still not my favorite Sabrina Carpenter song. I still think it's the weakest of all the big hits. I don't think it's as good. Definitely not as good as Espresso. I don't think it's as good as Nonsense, and I don't think it's as good as Feather either. But that being said, it was catchy enough to win me over eventually on repeated listens. It is more than just okay. I think it's good, even if it isn't as great as Espresso is. So, Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter, my first song of the week.
Can feel it in the air, feel it in the whiskey in my hand and your hips. Your body tells me when you start to dance.
My first song this week is I Can Feel It by Kane Brown. I told you guys I would eventually get to listening to him. If you ever listen to any one of our Billboard videos that Kane Brown is in, I pretty much open with the same comment of hey, I should listen to Kane Brown more. Well, I'm putting him in Songs of the Week, so it does count. I may or may not have heard this song from the radio before my Bluetooth kicks in, but it does still count. It still counts. But this is just a faster Kane Brown song with a really catchy chorus. I think he has better ones, but I think this is a very solid entry from him.
More than any degree of success, yes, I would trade in every single one of my checks before I stop repping this city on my Mitchell and Ness. In the nighttime, having daydreams like didn't have a lifeline, turning 18 like probably should have flatlined, but I'm still fine like
Coming into my second song of the week, we have BMXing by Machine Gun Kelly MGK. Sean's favorite, back at it again. This is another song that didn't quite click with me on first listen, but on a second listen, those da-da-da-da-das were eventually catchy enough to wear me down and win me over to the point where I did end up saving the song. It is getting a spot in Songs of the Week. This is another one similar to Please, Please, Please that I don't think is quite as good as some of the other songs that the artist has put out. Obviously, I prefer all of MGK's pop punk stuff to his rap stuff, just in general. I've made that abundantly clear that most of his rap stuff is hit or miss for me, but this song's pretty good. I like his flow here, and again, the chorus is catchy enough to keep me coming back to the song at least a little bit. Another one that I think is good, but not great, but since it is new, it has been in my rotation this week. So, my second song of the week.
don't take her eyes off the stage, she loves this southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado we got parked outside.
The second song this week is Young Love and Saturday Nights by Chris Young. I wanted to talk about this song for a couple weeks, honestly, but it just missed the cut, but I'm really happy to talk about it now. I've really been a Chris Young fan since the beginning, probably like 2008, 2009 area. I can't believe he's made music for that long. But this is just a faster party song. I think that he works better on these faster beats and with like the faster instrumentation, I mean. And I think that this is a really solid song. You guys should listen to it.
I've been here before, but I keep coming back, always looking for more of the same dysfunction. Reenact destruction. I don't wanna be cynical.
My third song this week is Other Side by Mr. Wives, featuring the one and only, the Songs of the Week Queen, Charlotte Sands. This is a really good, I don't want to say a pop punk, more pop rock song from these two. Sean and I have actually seen Mr. Wives live. I don't know if he remembers that, but they opened up for Panic at the Disco on the Death of a Bachelor tour, and then obviously Love Me some Charlotte Sands. I think the two women, because obviously Mr. Wives, I don't know who else is in the band, but the lead singer is a girl, and I think the two of them have very good vocal chemistry here. The song is pretty catchy, and I enjoy the instrumentation here. Both singers sound great, and it's just an enjoyable listen. Another one from Charlotte that I do enjoy. So my third song of the week.
Coming in at number 3 this week, we have Iris by Mitchell Tenpenny, an artist that I love covering a song that I really enjoy with really not to like here. I mean, I've been a fan of Mitchell Tenpenny pretty much since he came out. Obviously, if you've listened to any songs of the week so far, he's in here a ton. I've put it in here a lot. I've even gotten Brett enough to like him a good amount. But the cool thing about this song is Mitchell said it on Instagram that he plays a verse/chorus at every show that he's ever done. So he's really happy to do a full version of this song. I don't think it's as good as the Google Dolls version, but I think it is a very solid version and especially a cool version to hear if you listen to the background of it.
You're not the without me. Your hands are making me out. Your lips can make a girl shut up. You knock me off of my feet, and I forgot how to get better. Baby, you got me like a gut punch.
Coming in as my fourth song of the week, we have Faceplant by Lolo. So, Lolo's new album came out this week, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, to be honest. I really liked a good chunk of the singles that came out, and this is one of those singles. This is one of my favorite ones, actually, and I realized that I hadn't talked about it because I was trying to figure out what song I wanted to talk about, because all of the newer ones are a little slower, which is annoying. They're all slower with acoustic guitars, and I like this one a lot better because it's a lot more upbeat, a lot more fast paced, and in general, and that's just the style of song that I enjoy. So I think this is an absolute fantastic song from Lolo. Super catchy. Be sure to check it out. And again, I will be doing a video on her at some point. So to talk more where I will talk more in depth about the album and the other songs. But since this is a little bit of an older one, but it is one of my favorites that I haven't talked about yet. So covered it this week, and it's my fourth song of the week.
Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. Two stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street.
My fourth song this week is a bar song, Tipsy by Shabuzi. So I told Brett that I was putting this song in Songs of the Week, and he had no idea what this song was, and I honestly was stunned since I heard it pretty much everywhere on social media. Just for a couple weeks, I was just trying to see if I actually enjoyed it because I just heard the little clip that you guys just heard. So I listened to the full song this week, and I actually do enjoy it. I think the clapping as a backing instrument with the acoustic uh, a guitar and cool vocals makes for a solid song. I haven't listened to anyone else of his music, but I probably will give it another listen just because I'm curious about what other songs he has to offer, since I think this one's a good one.
Hey, bad little mama. Take a trip and I'ma take it to Bahamas. And she know that I be stacking all these commas. Swear to God that she be doing what she wanna. Hey, bad little mama.
My fifth and final song this week is Bahamas by J-Face featuring Bankroll Hayden. Another Bankroll Hayden appearance on Songs of the Week, which is interesting to me, but I don't know who J-Face is, but this song was recommended to me probably because of the fact that I have talked about a couple Bankroll Hayden songs. This was from Spotify. And J-Face is actually really, really small. He has only 7,000 listeners on Spotify, so surprising that somebody like Bankroll Hayden would work with him, but the song works really well. I think it's got a great summer vibe and a great beat to it, and both rappers have a nice vocal interplay. I do prefer Bankroll Hayden's verse to J-Face, but that makes sense because I think he's just a better rapper, to be honest with you. But overall, despite all that, this song is enjoyable, and it comes in as my fifth and final song of the week.
I'm focused, I won't expose it.
I'm not trolling. Mad love for my young and my booze, yeah. Guaranteed deposit to me if I'm open.
My fifth and final song this week is They Shootin' by a Boogie with the Hoodie. Last night, Brett and I were talking, and he was like, "Are you going to put the entire new album on Songs of the Week?" And I said, "No, since I don't have enough weeks to do it. Thank you for being away for 6 weeks, so I can't show you guys 6 more songs. But it's okay." But I really like the new album. I think there's 3 other songs from this album on Songs of the Week, and I think this is another solid entry from him. It is on the slower side pacing wise, but I think Boogie rides the beat really well, and that's gonna end my songs of the week. We would like to thank you for this week of Songs of the Week. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last one for a little bit of time, as Brett said in the intro. And if you haven't seen the June update video, please be sure to do that. Just to give you guys the full range of what's going on during the summertime. For what's coming down the pipeline, we have Brett's artist coming up on Sunday. Then we have my artist in 2 weeks, and then a together artist in 2 weeks, and then my new video that if you guys have seen the update video, you guys would know more information about that. And then in August, we will get the 2016 Billboard video out to you guys, and it'll go back to normal. So this is going to be the last one for a little bit. But we promise we will bring it back in August. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace.